Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to do a little comparison between two facial self-tanners. It's been a while, I think, since I've done that. So this one is gonna be interesting because it is two of my favorite facial self-tanners. It is the Tanologist face drops and the Dripping Gold drops of gold face drops. So this is gonna be a super interesting and exciting one. I think we're gonna compare which one is darker because they're both super dark, and we're gonna compare which one is just overall better. So if you want to see that, stay tuned for the rest of the video. But before I get into it, please make sure, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel. Just really helps the channel out and it means the world to me, so thank you so much if you do. But yeah, like I said, let's get into the video. So as usual, I'm just gonna read up a little bit about each product and then we're gonna start applying both and comparing. I'm not gonna get like too into detail about each specific one just because I have dedicated videos for both of these. So if you are interested in seeing the individual reviews for these, I'll link them throughout the video and in the description box. And you can check them out on my channel too, more of a reason to subscribe. But yeah, check those videos out as well. But for this, I have them pulled up on their websites. I'll just like briefly read up on the description, give you pricing, and then we're gonna start applying half on one side, half on the other side. It's gonna get crazy. So the first one I have pulled up is the Sosu Suzanne Jackson Drops of Gold Hydrating Self-Tanning Drops. So these go for $23.69 on Sosu's website and they get you super dark, so very exciting. So basically for the little description for this one, it just says skincare and tanning in one. Drops of Gold transforms your favorite foundation, serum, or moisturizer into a customizable self-tan. The hydrating, glow-boosting formula is full of skin-loving ingredients to help support healthy skin. It results in a radiant and glowed-up complexion customized by you. So obviously, like, the more drops you do, the darker you get. So it's like 3 pumps, like 3 full pumps for like the darkest glow. So of course we're gonna do 3 pumps here. So that's basically it for the Sosu drops. For the Tanologist drops, it says, I have the shade dark, of course. And for the details, it just says, turn your skincare, makeup, and body care into a custom self-tanner with Tanologist Self-Tan Drops. Mix with your favorite products for a glow that's clean, clear, and 100% customizable. So of course for this one too, the more drops you do, the darker you get. For this one, you do 1 to 12 drops. So I think before I was doing like the full 12. This time I'll probably do 6 though, because it's half my face. I don't know if that even makes sense, but in my head it makes sense that way. But yeah. Those go for $19.99, so they are pretty much like right here as far as pricing goes. The Sosu ones are like a couple bucks more than the Tanologist ones, but overall they're like right there with each other in price. So as far as that goes, pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same idea as far as like mixing it in with your moisturizer too. That's why I wanted to choose these together to do a comparison of, because it's like the same consistency, it's the same idea, but they're 2 different products from 2 different brands. So I thought it would be fun to see which one gets us darker and which one I just overall like more, because both of these are like up there in my top facial self-tanners, and I use both of these a lot, and I always get asked what I'm wearing as like a facial self-tanner every time I'm wearing one of these two. So I was like, light bulb moment, why don't I film a video on this? So of course I'm excited. Like I said, they're both drops that you mix in with your moisturizer, so that's what we're gonna be doing to apply both of them. Okay, so I forgot on the Sosu one, it says mix 1 to 8 drops with your skincare or foundation. So maybe I'll do, what's the best way to do it? So if it's 6 to 12 or 1 to 12, I'll do 6. And if this is 1 to 8, I'll do 4, if that makes sense. Like 4 pumps of this and then like 6 drops of the Tanologist. And then both of them I'm gonna keep on, of course, overnight. So I've got my Dermalogica Active Moist that I literally always use with everything. And I'm taking Tanologist, getting it ready in here, and I'm doing 6 drops. So, and now I'm just mixing. Here's what it looks like, and we're just gonna apply to this half of my face. Let's go. So again, I just love the feeling of the Tanologist one. It feels so like light and not thick or sticky or anything. Like it doesn't feel sticky at all on my face, which I really love. It has a little bit of like a self-tannery smell. It's not anything strong. I would say it's pretty subtle as of right now, but we'll see how this goes compared to the smell of the Sosu one. Overall though, I really love the application of the Tanologist drops, and the feeling of them is just so quick and easy, colorless. There is an odor, but just, I really, really like it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention how much each of them has. Both of them are 1.01 fluid ounces, so exactly the same there. Anyways, Tanologist, really, really good for application. Now moving on to Dripping Gold, I'm taking some more moisturizer and I'm doing 4 squeezes of this, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to my face on the other side. Okay, everything is blended into my hairline. I think I covered all my bases as far as my face goes. I hope I'm not missing any spots, but I really, really love how the Sosu one applies too. I might even say that this one is a little bit more watery than the Tanologist one. It just felt a little bit more like lightweight and airy than the Tanologist one did, but that's not saying much because this one also feels super, super lightweight and just good. Both of them are super comfortable to put on. I would say like you have more of like a wet feeling left over though with the Sosu drops than I did with the Tanologist, but it's not a bad feeling at all. I feel like both of them, like just the way they feel on my face, just really awesome. Neither of them are sticky. They feel pretty much the same in that aspect. And I would say the Sosu one has a little bit of a self-tannery smell too. Again, nothing too strong, but it's just like a little hint of something there lingering. We'll see though how it goes for the rest of the night. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to tell a difference in which smell lasts longer or anything like that, but I'll let you guys know if there's like something bothering me throughout the night as far as the smell goes. Application wise though, both of them so far are amazing. Both are colorless, both super easy to apply, really nice and light and moisturizing and hydrating and just all the good things. So I have high hopes. I obviously know I'm gonna like both, but I'm really curious to see which one is gonna end up being better. So I'm really excited to see what the result is tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep on both of these, and then tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna wash my face and I will come back and show you the final reveal and let you guys know which one I actually like better. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right guys, I'm back. It's the next day and I am super excited to talk to you about these two because I think this is the first comparison video for facial self-tanners where I actually like clearly notice a difference right away. And I don't know if you guys can notice it, but you can kind of see just like right down the middle that there's a difference in color. And if you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing, then you'll notice that this side is a little bit lighter than this side. So crazy. I was looking at myself in the mirror this morning, just like forgot for a second that I put self-tanner, like 2 different ones on my face. And I was like, something is so off about the way I look. And I like couldn't put my finger on it for a minute. And then I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's because I put 2 different self-tanners on. I just wasn't expecting it to look this different on my face. Maybe to you guys it's not that big of a deal, but me looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, wow. So, right off the bat, if you guys remember, I literally had to go back and like rewatch the footage because I couldn't remember for a second there which one I put on which side of my face. So on this side of my face, it was Tanologist, and then on this side of my face, it was Dripping Gold. So in my opinion, at least from what I'm seeing, Dripping Gold did get me darker than the Tanologist one did, which I'm super shocked about. I have to just say, because I really thought for a while there that the Tanologist was like one of the darkest of the dark that I had, if not the darkest. So that kind of took me by surprise a little bit. A little part of me was expecting the Tanologist one to be darker, just because from my reviews of it, it seemed like it was gonna be that way. But no, Dripping Gold is actually darker. So if you're looking for something that's going to get you like very dark, then definitely go for the Dripping Gold. I don't think there's too much difference between the two other than that. Like, I don't think one side looks patchier than the other. I don't think like one side wore better throughout the night than the other. I would say the only real difference between the two is the smell. If smell is a big deal for you, the Tanologist one I would say was a little stronger than the Sosu one. So in that case, go for the Sosu because it's not as strong of a self-tannery smell. But to me, it really wasn't a big deal, so I feel like that's not a deal breaker for me either way. They both felt hydrating and moisturizing throughout the night, probably because I used both of them with a moisturizer. So they both felt good throughout the night. So I would say for me, it would come down to color, like which one gets me darker, because you guys know I love a good dark tan. As you can see, I am very tan right now. So for me personally, I would probably choose the Dripping Gold, just because I feel like it has like the whole package too. Like this packaging itself is super cute. Don't get me wrong, I like the Tanologist one, but this one is just like super luxe looking, and it's not glass, it's like a plasticky kind of, I don't know if it is plastic, but it feels like it. So less likely to break, it doesn't make a mess. It's just really, really convenient. I just really love the packaging of this, and like it's like something I would want to put on my vanity because it looks really cute. They're the same size, around the same price. Dripping Gold is a few dollars extra, more than the Tanologist, but I honestly think it's worth it because you get more color and you don't have to do as many like drops. Like I said, for this I did 4 pumps, and for this I did 6 drops. But if it were the entire face, I would do 8 of this and 12 of this. I don't know, I feel like you're not gonna be disappointed with either one that you choose. They're both really good self-tanners. I just think the Dripping Gold is gonna get you a little bit darker, so if that's what you're looking for, then go for Dripping Gold. But either way, you're not wasting your money. I think both of them are good. I think they both turned out really good on me, and I'm not wearing any like foundation or anything on my face. It's literally just the color that the self-tanners gave me, and this is what I got. So I'm super happy with it. I really like both, but for me personally, I think I would prefer the Dripping Gold, just seeing like that it has the whole package and everything. I think to me personally, this one is a little bit more worth it. So this is my winner. Dripping Gold beat what I thought was one of my darkest facial self-tanners. So that is really, really awesome. It's super dark, super, super good. Yes, this is the winner, but I love both. So that's all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment down below and let me know if you guys see the difference that I'm seeing, like this side being lighter than this side, because I could like clearly see it. So I want to hear what you guys think too. So comment, give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.